God damn it, I ain't making this video again. I keep fucking this hoe up. It's about the fifth one, but I'm back. Just to get back into it, uh, entertaining the mind. What is entertainment? First of all, to enter, to entertain, and mint means mind, of course. Who's entertaining your mind? Like, who are you letting do it? What are you watching? What are you letting? What are you observing? I mean, observing, absorbing, same shit. All in the same process. I want to get into black on black crime in the movies, and not the black on black crime that you see Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, all those different things. More about the relationship aspect of couples and how they always make black on black relationships harder than they have to be. Like movies with fences, movies like Fences. Fences is a great movie, of course. It had a lot of real aspects in it, but the fact that they only show hardship, they rarely show love. They show a lot of conditional love, which is also good, but it's so rare in that whole. Like it's so much just hardship and struggle between a black relationship all the time. Whenever it comes to movies, then you go to a movie like Temptation, you like, damn, that ain't loving. That ain't too much loving. Then you go to Diaries of a Married Black Woman. That ain't too loving either. Got 12 Years a Slave. And I mean, you could say 12 Years a Slave is different because it got slaves involved. But how I see it, it doesn't matter. Because the same with Fences. It wasn't that they were just horrible people or bad people. It was a lot of the reasons was a product of their environment. They were in America at a certain age for Fences, and that would affect them financially and mentally because like shit, you're a black man, you're a black woman inside America. Like those are the deeper rooted messages in it, but they don't tell you that the product of the environment is affecting them, that those stresses or just stressing them out. Same with like The Pursuit of Happiness. The woman wasn't really in there much, but she left him because he was so misfortunate and he just couldn't get his shit together. And I mean, for the black women, y'all gotta understand the black male it's going to be like that, like period, because we have to go through what we got to go through to get what we want. Like working for a job, we'll never achieve what we want because what we want is freedom, we want control, we want structure. And when you work for another job, you don't really get those things unless it's under somebody else's structure. And a lot of times jobs don't give a fuck about you, so like it's no security. So it's like until we really create our own shit, I mean, we won't be happy, and that's what we're gonna strive for. But black women have to understand that there's gonna be a process because of the world that we're in. Like we have to do that because that's what they force us to do. They won't give us freedom. They won't give us peace of mind in a job. So we gotta do that shit for ourselves. And women have to realize that. But I mean, I feel like instead of being optimistic and hopeful, they'd rather go to a white man that they feel more optimistic about because this is supposed to be his country. You know, white men always, on they shit. Like that's what you see in movies. They Superman to y'all. So why not go to him? That's what y'all see. And TV shows like Haves and Have Nots portray that world, but well because I mean the black woman uses the white man for what she needs, and men are here for women to use because, like I said before, we are here to explore your deepest caves and help you elevate spiritually, soulfully, sexually, and all these different other things. And through our logic, that's how we're going to help you do it. And I mean, women, like I said, our black women should be coming for us, looking for us, helping us grow while we help them grow and doing this together. But no, they rather the easy path. They don't want to go through the struggle. They rather just have the riches after. And another movie where the black man is the dude that's looking, or with the white woman was The Mountain Between Us, which is a recent movie. Reason it's called Mountain Between Us because all this damn racism and build up bullshit between us, and it's not really bullshit because it's like that's what they've created. You know what I mean, I ain't gonna call it bullshit because it is what it is. But a white woman will never really love a black man. I mean, let's just be honest with yourself. Like she just see you as like a toy or some type of a sexual tool, just like a black woman see a white man as a financial gain. They don't see them as a spiritual buddy. Like they might, but a lot of black women know white niggas ain't shit, but they got that bag. So it just depends on how real you are with yourself. But other movies like Focus, where like I said, black men are. I mean, the men are here to help women be logical, to help them just grow through their emotions, not just be going through their emotions. Like, because women are emotional, we're logical, and women have to teach us to be more emotional. So we're not just these logical dumbasses all the time, and we have to teach them to be logical, so they're just not these emotional dumbasses all the time. But like I said, Will Smith helped a white woman focus. He don't help a black woman focus. He don't help a black woman gain his logic. He help a white woman, and that's the deeper messages. Like I said, the true black on black crime between us is all these different things that white people and black people can have are successful versus with Temptation and 12 Years a Slave, Pursuit of Happiness. You don't see that. Even with Scandal, the movie TV show like Scandal, we all like Scandal. I love the Scandal for its government, shit. But the shit that I ain't like was, she had two white men that she just couldn't get over, just raging loins, she's just hot, heat of the moment. Like, goddamn, I ain't never seen a woman that goddamn hot. And she was hot behind white men. That shit just pissing me off. I just wanted her to be hot behind me. Goddamn, Olivia Pope, her fine ass, Kerry Washington. God damn it. No, she like white men for real. Ain't nobody playing that shit there with her. But yeah, man, she pretty much only fucked with white dudes, and her dad was a fucking crazy ass dude, and her mom was a fucking terrorist, and they hated each other. So it wasn't no black love and Scandal, all just white and black interracial, whatever the fuck. What do you call it? Passion and fantasy, where white and black people have, I guess, I don't know. Where, yeah, that's what I say, fantasy, because I know white people have fantasy with black people, even though it's a fantasy because they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't want to do it, but they deep down wants to type shit. But they don't feel right about it. Like a girl being gay, even though she like being gay type shit. Y'all like us, y'all just don't want to admit it. But Sicario is another one. Not another one, I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with that shit. But Sicario, Snowpiercer, Hunger Games, these are all revolutionary acts of, people or government either affecting, benefiting, or getting affected by eternal help. Hunger Games, they help the outside people to end up bringing down the Hunger Games. Like, these people been through it, they were tired of it, they took it down from the inside. Snowpiercer is kind of like how with us, when they told us white people had to be in a meeting no matter what we were doing, like in the 70s and the 80s and 90s. Like, that's when that'll be like the MLK era and shit, where they have to be watching and putting their either they're there observing what we're saying, or they're putting their own interpretation into shit. Either way it go, it's white influence in our own meetings that they shouldn't even be in. Like, we're not in a lot of their meetings. Also with Sicario, where pretty much an agent go in and destroy and make chaos out of a region so they can go in and pretty much take over the region themselves. Like, America will fuck up Vietnam or Korea or a Middle Eastern, and go through all this shit just to end up getting into there and taking the resources they have. Because once we start a war with Korea, I bet we're gonna have, I bet we put some bases there, I bet we put some motherfucking corporations there, I bet we do a couple different things, and I bet we be there for another 10 years. That's if we go down. But yeah, a movie like the Snowpiercer is like the deeper one, like I said, with the Martin Luther King shit in the meetings. Like, Snowpiercer was where Chris Pine and the dude from Captain America, where he's leading a revolution. Again, you gotta realize what these niggas' roles be and how they be playing these movies. I'm gonna make a whole nother. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna go through. This time I went to movies, how these niggas was the same. Next I'm going to how characters play goddamn the similar roles. But pretty much he's leading a revolution, and through this revolution, he has a dude that's his mentor that's pretty much for the overall cause of keeping the train going and saving people, because the train is the end of the world. That they had a geostorm. They tried to stop global warming, and they made it too cold. Now it's an ice age where everything's frozen. Only thing left is this train. And these people were stuck in the back of the train for a while. Like, there was, the rich people got a pass, and these people that on the back of the train was the people they just let in, like, last second type shit. they didn't have any preparation for them or anything, so they just let them people eat each other and kill each other and all that until they finally found a source for them to eat, and which was frozen, the frozen bugs out the ice that just made it into Jello. They didn't realize what they was eating until they started the revolution, which is similar to us. We found out all the shit that's wrong with our food and our water and in our air because we actually going to do research. We're actually fighting back and shit. But pretty much his revolution had got too far, and the mentor was the dude that was supposed to be leading him on and telling him to chill or telling him to fight farther or go harder. And the reason he was doing that because, like I said, he believed in the overall good of the train and everybody having an ordained position. And his ordained position was to lead revolutionaries and get them killed and keep the numbers balanced in a way that people in the back of the train will still stay civilized because they know they're getting whole. But if they feel like they got a plan or they feel like they about to do this or that, like black people, they'll be more comfortable. Like once we got Obama, we got more comfortable. Before Bush, we was on some other shit. But as soon as we got Obama, we started, we feel like hope, we had change, so we took a seat back. But now we see Trump back in office. Is oh shit, we trying to make up all for this long time that we should have just kept going through Bush, Obama, all the way through Trump. But we fell off mighty hard. But it is what it is. We'll see if y'all choose to. But where am I at? Snowpiercer Sicario. Yeah, he ended up going too far. They ended up killing the mentor because it was like shit. When the plan don't work that you was a part of, shit, somebody got to pay for that shit because everybody got an ordained position. And at the end of it, what's crazy is he tried to convince Chris, the Captain America dude, to take over his position, which is the head of the train, because he was dying and he was his oppressor the whole time. Now he's pretty much convincing him to become the oppressor because that's a part of everybody's position. And he almost convinced him on some other shit too, but he didn't. But it's just like the government will put you through all of this shit just to show you, hey, we'll still pay you if you want to fuck with us. Like the government will pay me if I want to fuck with them niggas. Like if I want to be deceitful and all this different shit. Oh, I could be on. I could be rich as fuck. I'd be deceitful. Look how cute I am. I could be cute, deceiving the fuck out y'all, but I'd rather be helping you niggas. But I mean, it is what it is. Subgenres often just mix everything in. Like I consider like suspense and shit like that just a subgenre of horror. It might not be, but shit like suspense, they'll put a little bit of love, they'll put a little spiritual ideas, and then they'll put some fear in there too. And it's just a little bit of everything. It's like they got the relationship aspect, they got the spiritual aspect, maybe somebody astral projected, then they got the fear aspect to kill all that shit down. And another example, which is I'm gonna end this off of, is Black Mirror. And Black Mirror is pretty much where they want the world to go into. Like The Simpsons was the predictive programming back in the day, but that was when they were doing it slightly and trying to integrate it slowly. Black Mirror, they all for it. We about to be there pretty soon if we keep heading the way we're heading. So it's like shit. They throwing everything out there now because, like, I mean, after we seen AI, we seen the sex box, and then we're gonna keep just seeing advances like that we think is coming out of nowhere, but these niggas been, pushing this shit. And now that once you got an AI intelligence, bro, and we already know the shit saying they want to kill us and shit, and we still accepting that shit, they about to start pushing the rest of this shit because we think it's a joke because we ain't seen all these movies before. But I mean, it is what it is. Black Mirror also is called Black Mirror for a reason. Like everything black is supposed to be negative and bad, but nigga, that shit is mimicking white people. That shit should be called White Mirror. That's a white dude looking at himself in the face and creating a fucking movie from the shit that's out of his head. They ain't got shit to do with black people or darkness, nigga. No bullshit. That's a white fucking mirror. Like, nigga, all the shit they doing on there ain't got nothing black people written over it. Nigga, they got people fucking pigs. That's bestiality. They been doing that. Pedophile, they been doing that. Like, all that. They trans gays, they been doing that. Black people ain't been doing that. We just start doing that. We following these niggas. Like, all this shit is White Mirror. That's what they need to change that shit to. We need to protest. Stop changing black shit to darkness. I mean, stop making darkness bad, nigga. Darkness is the greatest thing ever. It created us. But I'm out.